Like the whole show was like, I'm just, they had such a good match going, and yes, I am wearing the exact same shirt that I wore to SummerSlam, so fuck you. Um, no, but like seriously, Cena Lesnar, they did the match good for once. They had Lesnar come out, then they had him at the AA, then they had the German suplexes, which only got the three this time, which was good in my books. But I don't know, like everything was going so perfectly with that match. Why do you have to tease a Rollins cash in when you have these two now? Like have Rollins cash in against Lesnar is completely stupid. Having like I was just like thinking like, okay, he's actually gonna do it. This is gonna happen. And then Cena cost him. Who knows what's gonna happen now? But uh, like I'm mainly gonna be talking about this match about the whole Lesnar Cena Rollins angle. Fuck you. But yeah, like why ruin a good thing when you got one going? Because that's what they did tonight. That's exactly what they did tonight. Like in all seriousness, though, because like I'm just thinking about it right now. You had the whole show was it was a glorified Raw tonight. Like you had one match of the night. Jericho Orton took it. Orton got his first singles win since Royal Rumble, believe it or not. His first pay-per-view win since Chamber. Because he's been on about a rough losing patch, and now he's good. And then you had Ambrose come back, which I was like, oh, thank God. What else happened tonight? You had the Divas Championship change hands, which I actually went my predictions well because like Lesnar still retains, so I guess it's still good. So I only went 4 for 7. So I got U.S. title wrong, I got Intercontinental title wrong, and I got Divas wrong because I thought Paige was going to retain. But for the most part, average show at best. It wasn't anything where it was like extremely crazy or anything. It was more good. Like, I remember saying on Monday night where I was like, I don't really know. I didn't have any faith in this show. But, sometimes it was a blessing in disguise having a not so good build. But, yeah, so I'm just looking at it right now. Usos had a pretty good, like, that match was pretty good. Like I said, all good things must come to an end. And that's what ended up happening. With all the good things coming to an end scenario, and there's new tag titles, and then hopefully we can see those two probably have a rematch. More than likely, you're going to see a rematch for either the IC title or for the tag titles tomorrow night on Raw. And then, what else do you got next? And the next matchup was, I'm just going to review for how I remember them happening. The Sheamus Cesaro was actually good. It was like a Raw match, but still, took the cake. Florida Georgia Line came out. I liked them because I know a lot of you people hated it. I thought it was a good comedy shtick, but I thought they should have been out there for like another match, or just come out, done a quick promo in the ring, and then take it split. Uh, it's just the way Miz won pissed me off. That's all. Like if Miz wins, that's fine, but it's the fact that he won by a cheap roll up and he just runs out of the ring. I was like, God, they could have done that so much better. Mark Henry Rusev was brutal. Like seriously, Swagger didn't even tap. Swagger just passed out. Mark Henry actually tapped and was crying during the anthem and all this stuff, and like he was crying during the match. I was just like, oh Jesus, this is bad. And then the Ambrose Rollins segment was good because they'll probably have the two of them have buck up at probably sometime, probably hopefully not a Raw. Hopefully they do a match at Hell in a Cell, or they do something where it's like for the briefcase. Yeah, and then the next matchup we had was Jericho Orton, which was I thought was phenomenal, best match of the night by far. And then I had Cena Lesnar too. And then the Divas, hey, for what it was, I was okay with it. Yeah, but back to Cena and Lesnar, way better than last time. Well, because I don't know how I can judge the two. Seeing one I'm in the building for, the other I'm not in the building for. Because I actually said that in one of the videos how it was like back at Staples Center after SummerSlam was over. I was saying we're here now. There's a total difference between where I am now and where I was August 17th because there's a total difference between watching it live and watching it live and watching it on TV. Well, especially for pay-per-views. But yeah, like it was better this time around because for one, Lesnar didn't control 97% of the match. This time it was about more 60-40. I thought, yeah, even though Cena had his, it was like someone has a glimmer of offense, someone gets offense, someone gets offense, someone gets offense, someone gets offense, and then eventually the way they could have had it was, or that, like, say for example, Lesnar kicked out of that, hit the F5, and then won the match. That, in my opinion, would have been like the perfect ending. That would have been the icing on the cake. Like, they had such a good thing going, and then it was just like, oh my god, why'd they have to do that? They just ruined it. But the only thing I'm kind of happy for now is just because I know they're probably scrambling for stuff to do, so they did that so they could actually say that, have Lesnar come out tomorrow night, or even have Cena come out tomorrow night and be saying all this stuff where it's like, oh yeah, I never lost. No one pinned anyone. It's all Rollins' fault. I want another match. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully I pray to, if that match is done inside Hell in a Cell, that is bad. And I think they should have a second match inside Hell in a Cell. Hopefully it's Brie Bella versus Nikki Bella. If it ain't though, it ain't though. But Lesnar Cena in the books, pay-per-view, I give it a 5 out of 10. Or actually a 6 out of 10. Kind of like that assignment when you hand in school where it's like, you did what you had to do, but you didn't do anything special with it. So I'll see you later. And yeah, see you Nation all day. See you November 3rd, Cena.